7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. Welcome to YouTube Live Empower NCR Academy. My name Rabiatul Adawiyah and I will be your moderator for today. Before we start our session tonight, don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel, okay? To anyone who is watching YouTube Live for the first time, this program is brought to you. Sorry, This program is brought to you for students who will sit for SPM, especially students 4 and 5. This program is carried out to help in improving the academic of 4-5 students who will take the SPM exam. Also, there is 5 subjects that we selected for this program, which is Bahasa Melayu, English, Mathematics, Science, and History. All Form 4 and 5 students are invited to review students together with our panel tonight for the English session titled Speaking Test a Step-by-Step Guide. Before we start our session, I would like to introduce our panel tonight. Our presenter name is Haziq bin Razali, or you guys can call as Sir Hadi. He is a teacher from SMK Putri Ampang, Kuala Lumpur. He is an excellent English teacher who has 9 years of experience in teaching all level from young to adult learners. Also, this is his third year of teaching upper secondary students. Now, moving along to our session, please welcome Sir Hadi who will be presenting our session tonight. Hi Sir Hadi.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good evening to everybody. so, okay, so it's been a while. Okay, this is my, I think this is the third episode, yeah. Because previously I have joined also for this program, right? And this is the third episode with and Empowerment Academy, yeah. All right. Okay, I hope like all of you can hear me. Okay, anyway, my name is Omar Azbir Azali. So technically you can call me Mr. Haziq or Sir Haziq. Okay. All right. Now previously in the previous episodes, I have been discussing and also been explaining on writing techniques and also cohesive devices. One of the most important item to be used in writing paper and as well as speaking paper. So for those yang pernah tengok my previous episodes, I think episode 2 for this year. So by right, you should already know that cohesive devices is one of the most important item. One of the most important item to be used in paper 2 and as well as paper 3, speaking paper. Okay. All right. So for tonight, I'm going to explain to you, okay, and on paper 3, yeah, paper 3, speaking paper, a step by step guide. So how uh how do we get marks for paper 3? Because you know what, for paper 3 technically we need to speak, kan, we need to speak in English, yeah. If let's say, okay, if let's say if you speak in bahasa Melayu during speaking paper, for sure takkan dapat markah lah. Or perhaps you might going to get low marks. Tapi low marks ni macam mana ni, Zah? Speaking kena cakap pula ni. I tak tahulah nak cakap English ni macam mana. Alamak, kan? But don't worry because technically semua benda ada solution. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, you just need to do this step by step. Especially for those yang very weak, okay, very weak, yang ataupun in the middle, okay, middle proficiency, it's time for you to start practice. And then so technically for tonight, saya nak share secara technicality apa yang you kena buat from the step, from the first and then lepas tu nak buat apa, and then tadi kena buat apa. Step by step. Supaya you guys nanti buat kata orang tu you tak gabra. Okay. Alright. Anyway, yang for those yang pernah join saya punya session yang dulu-dulu, yang my previous episode, so by right semua orang dah tahu yang in my video saya akan cakap in dua language lah. Okay, dua language, bahasa Melayu and also bahasa Inggeris. If I could speak Japanese, and I would speak in Japanese also, or Korean, or Chinese. Okay, but still, we better stick to bahasa Melayu dan bahasa Inggeris je lah. So semua orang pun boleh dapat message tu. Okay, semua orang pun boleh faham apa yang saya cuba sampaikan. Nanti sekarang kalau saya speaking bergabung Skippy London, kan langsung tengah-tengah kan. Saya saja cakap apa ni aku tak faham lah. Kan, tak apa, don't worry. Okay, untuk klase, untuk video saya, untuk my talk show, saya akan cakap in both bahasa Melayu and also bahasa Inggeris. Jangan risau, okay? Kalau anyway, kalau ada yang tak faham, by all means, please do comment ya. Ada kasi kita ada komen, ruangan komen tu kan? Komen je. InsyaAllah saya akan reply one by one. Don't worry. Even in the previous video pun, saya tak miss out any one of the videos. Okay? Jangan risau. Alright, I think we should start our lesson for tonight. Okay, lesson for tonight. PT3 SPM, tu dia. Speaking, paper 3 speaking, a step by step guide. Okay, technically for tonight I will focus on both. Yeah. PT3 punya level and also SPM punya level. So sebenarnya sama je. Bukan nak kata sama lah. Both PT3 dan SPM ya, dia punya marking scheme dia lebih kurang sama je. It's just that the format ataupun dia punya dia punya paper tu soalan dia tu beza sikit je. Tapi both PT3 dan SPM paper ya, form 1, form 2, form 3 lower secondary and form 1, form 5 ada perbezaan question dia dekat part 2 dengan untuk kalau SPM, kalau PT3 dia cuma part 3 ada discussion je. Tapi kalau SPM punya level, dia ada discussion punya part, and if you got lucky to get band 6, you will get through or you will get a hot question which is 3B. Seperti itu 3B. Okay, dia ada lagi satu question yang agak tough lah for you to answer, because in order for you to get a band 6 for your overall and other criteria, you must be able to answer that 3B questions. Okay, alright, now let's start. Okay, let's start with our lesson for tonight. Okay, ready or not? Here we come. Okay, mana dia? Alright. Now, for paper 3 speaking ya, kalau lower secondary dia punya code dia 12/3 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 12/3, and for SPM level ya, form 4, form 5 119/3 speaking. So duration ya, the duration for this speaking test is about approximately 15 minutes. 15 minit sahaja. Tak lama pun. Sekejap je. Tapi kalau if let's say you are, kata tu low proficiency, you might feel that the speaking test is a bit long. Masa tu macam panjang sikit. Tapi if you are very fluent, you might feel 15 minutes is a short time. And some candidates ada yang pernah finish in about 11 minutes or 12 minutes tops. Sebab dia memang bagus kan, dia memang fluent, and then the flow is there, the flow was there, so cepat dia habis. Tapi kalau masa kita present tu kan, ada banyak ada pause, tiba senyap. Itu memang akan jadi lama sikit. Kadang-kadang ada juga lebih daripada 15 minit. Tapi don't worry sebab kita punya interlocutor akan jaga masa tu. Timing tu kita akan jagalah. So normally kita tak akan exceed more than 20 minutes lah because it's too long, yeah. It's too long untuk you guys untuk jawab. So jangan risau, kita akan jaga kawal masa tu. Kawal masa presentation tu. Okay, now both papers paper untuk lower secondary atau PT3, okay, 1-2/3 dengan SPM tipe 1/3, ketiga-tiga ni ada 3 parts. Okay, ada 3 parts. So part 1 ni nanti kalau nak tahu lebih lanjut nanti saya cerita lagi nanti. Okay, just saya tak bagi secara general lah. Part 1 ni macam mana. Okay, part 1 ni dia lebih kepada ice breaking, nak kenal what's your name, where do you live, how do you come to school. Itu semua generic questions yang they might yang nama dengan how are you most of the time dia akan tanya lah. Of course, obviously nama. Especially nama. Dia akan tanya lah. Okay, what's your name? Kalau dia tak tanya kan pelik pula kan. So that will be the first question. Takkan what is your name pun tak tahu kan. What is your name? Jangan what is your name? Nanti kena jawab my name is what. Nanti saya bagi tahu step by step macam nak jawab benda tu. Okay. And then dia beritahu okay, where do you live? And then how do you come to school? Do you like studying English? That one is those questions yang how do you come to school? Do you like studying English? That one is for phase 1. Okay. Soalan tu selalu lah for famous lah keluar dekat exam paper. It doesn't matter whether it is a form 3 paper, lower secondary paper, form 1, form 2, form 3 ataupun SPM paper, form 4, form 5. Famous. Soalan macam tu famous. But maybe dia akan tukar sikit lah soalan lain. Maybe. Okay. Alright. And then dia ada 2 fasa. Part 1 ni ada 2 fasa. The first phase dia tanya your name, how are you that day, and then do you like study English or how do you go to school, blah blah blah. Okay. But for phase 2, part 1 phase 2, dia akan tanya soalan-soalan general about you. Technically it's about you. Okay. Contohnya kan, what is your favorite food? You punya favorite food apa? You suka makan apa? Kan? What's your favorite food? Ataupun dia tanya what do you normally do during the weekends? Wah, dia tanya soalan macam tu. Kan? Yes. Technically dia tanya pasal diri you. You buat apa time cuti? Do you go for holiday? Where do you go for the holidays? Or ataupun dia tanya if you got 100 ringgit in your pocket, what would you do with the money? They might gonna ask you that too. Kan? Kalau ada 100 ringgit, apa yang nak buat dengan duit tu? Maybe. Okay. Or tell me your favourite cousin. Tak ada cousin macam mana kan? Sudah. Macam mana susah macam mana nak jawab? Tak apa. Nanti saya beritahu macam mana kita nak jawab soalan-soalan yang maybe you guys tak ada pengalaman. Kadang-kadang ada soalan-soalan yang ditanya tu, kadang-kadang you tak ada pengalaman. Kita tak ada pengalaman. So, macam mana kita nak goreng? Kan? Macam mana how do we answer that kind of question? Do we just keep quiet or kita jawab dengan tenang? It doesn't mean that thing needs to be true, you know, or needs to be real. No. You need to be smart to answer the kind of question if you have no experience. But if let's say you have experience, then it's your bonus. But if let's say if you don't have experience on the certain question, then you have to make it up somehow. Kenalah make up something kan. Okay, tak apa. Itu for part 1. Okay, ada 2 bahagian. Phase 1 and phase 2. Okay, second part is the individual presentation. Okay, untuk this one yang saya kata yang ada beza tu. Nanti beza soalan tu macam mana nanti saya tunjuk nanti. Okay, dia kat sini saya bagi tahu secara general. Okay, untuk PT3, ya, form 1, form 2 and form 3, you guys kena buat storytelling. Storytelling, Okay, whereby they'll give you a set of 5 pictures. Normally they give you a set of 5 pictures, 5 to 6, normally 5. Okay, 5 pictures, and then you have to make up a story by using that pictures. You have to explain and elaborate each pictures. First what happened, and then what happened, furthermore what happened, after that what happened, finally what happened. It's like that. So technically you need to study the pictures. Again, nanti saya akan beritahu macam mana step by step dia, macam mana kita nak tackle soalan public speaking ni. Okay, that one is for PT3. But for SPM level, for 5, you will not be doing storytelling. By right, you should know. You should already know. Okay, kalau if I think kita dah by right kita dah ambil exam pertengahan tahun kan. So ada sekolah yang buat 4 paper straight. Okay, ada sekolah yang buat 4 paper straight. Ada sekolah yang perhaps dia buat 2 paper, paper 1, paper 2. But for paper 3, paper 4 dia buat secara class, okay, classroom exercise, and then dia simpan, then maybe dia akan simpan the marks kan, the data kan. But for those yang dah memang pernah buat practice untuk speaking, for part 2, you should already know that for part 2, for upper secondary, you guys will be, all of you will be given a topic. Yeah, a topic or a motion. Okay. Hi. Okay, a topic or a motion, and then you have to somehow elaborate. You can explain the topic by using the criteria given. There are a few criteria that you have to explain lah. And then, okay, let's say the first candidate, kan kita duduk dengan pairs. Okay, untuk yang speaking ni, all of you will be sitting in pairs. Okay, lupa nak bagi tahu. Memang korang akan duduk dalam pair ya. Berdua-dua. Okay, so let's say lah for part 2. Okay, the first partner lah kan. The first partner, dia present dulu points dia present dulu dia punya story dan sebagainya. Ni sama juga macam PT3. Present dia punya story, okay, present dia punya topik, explain criteria, yada. Okay. Habis je the partner ni punya question, dia punya presentation, the second partner will be getting a simple question by from the interlocutor. Okay, dia akan dapat satu soalan daripada interlocutor which you have to answer impromptuly. Tak apa, nanti saya tunjuk macam mana what kind of question yang diorang akan tanya untuk the second partner. So yang the second partner tu kena jawab secara ringkas lah. And then your answer shouldn't be that long. If let's say lah kalau, because each partner will be getting like in about 2 minutes to present. Okay, but for the second partner yang kena jawab soalan tu, you'll be given in about 30 seconds. In about 30 seconds lah to answer the questions briefly. Macam tu. Okay, that one is for part 2. Both. Okay, both. Alright. Lepas tu, the final part. Ni dia. Pair discussion. For this one, technically you have to discuss. Okay. Zam from MKC. Hi, Zam. Okay. Alright. So, technically for part 3, you have to discuss with your partner. Okay. You cannot. There are a few big no-nos that I'm going to explain to you later. Okay. Hi. Okay. Kim, hi. Hi, Kim. All right. So there are a few things that you should know that you shouldn't do during the discussion. Sebab kadang-kadang kan, bila kita tengah discuss ni, while we are discussing, that there might be certain things that you disagree. Okay, you disagree. Sometimes, when things gone wrong, it turn out to be a heated discussion. Tiba-tiba, ni gaduh. gaduh during this discussion. Pada discussion tak lama tau. Tak lama. The discussion tu memang tak lama. Like 2 minutes start, 2 minutes kot discussion tu. Tak lama pun. Tapi turn out to be a heated discussion sebab there are too many disagreements and then masing-masing ego tak nak kalah, gaduh. Cannot ya. During the discussion, yes, you may have disagreements, you may argue, but you have to be polite somehow. Tak apa, nanti kita masuk. Nanti saya bagi tahu contoh what kind of question that would come up during the discussion. Contoh soalan. Okay? Alright, next. Habis part introduction. So, untuk sum up this part, only this part, belum sum up the whole thing yet. Okay, only this part. So, semua paper, low secondary and upper secondary, semua paper ada part 1, ice breaking part. Part 2, individual presentation. And part 3, pair discussion. Okay, semua ada 3. Hi Kim. Okay, and then who's this man? Hi, man. And hi Stephen. Good evening, everybody. All right, next. Okay, the marking criteria. Sir, macam mana pemarkah ni, sir? I dah tahu ni. Okay, let's chill. Okay, for speaking, those who are in Form 1, maybe this is somewhat like a new thing for you to learn. But for Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, Form 5, you should already know. I believe that your English teachers in your school have explained all this. Because this is very important, yeah. You need to know where would you get the marks. Where do you get the marks from? Okay, and how do you get the marks? Okay, tak apa, malam ni saya share lagi sekali, you guys. Okay, so there are 4 criteria that you should be aware of. Okay, number 1, first and foremost, they will test you on your grammar. I'm so sorry, kids, but yeah, grammar is the first thing that they will test you on. Okay, so during the presentation, you need to make sure that your grammar, your sentence structure is that good. Kan? But for me kan, for those yang low proficiency kan, yang rendah ataupun middle kan, it's okay if you want to use simple grammar. Tak apa, pada saya tak ada masalah. But you have to make sure that you use the parts of speech correctly. Okay, mesti guna parts of speech correctly. Kalau boleh tu kena buat practice on your grammar. But sebab grammar is the first thing that they will test you on, during the speaking test. Frankly speaking. Siapa ni? Lia. Hi, Lia. Okay, so frankly speaking, I really hope that grammar will not be the first thing that they test us on. But unfortunately, grammar. Okay, so please work on your grammar if you know that your grammar is that weak. Your parts of speech, your tenses, okay, and then the usage of of descriptive words, the descriptive words and the modal verbs and pronouns and such. Please do lots of brushing ups, do lots of practices in order for you to get a tip-top grammar skill. Okay, so grammar, number 1. Okay, number 2. Okay, your vocabulary. Okay, now, okay, kadang-kadang ada orang tanya, some people ask me, okay, sir, is it important for us to use bombastic vocabulary, kan, or big words, kan, during our speaking test? So, technically, yeah, if you want to get more marks on your vocab, then yes, by all means, vocab tu gunalah yang matured version, yang power. For example excuse me, plain water is good for your health. Okay, drink lots of plain water. Okay. For example, antara big and humongous, which one is the the best vocab antara big dengan humongous? Obviously humongous kan. Humongous ni kedengaran lebih bombastic daripada big. So use humongous. Contoh. This one same goes to your writing yeah. For vocab and grammar, it comes in language. Okay, language. So you have to use all this mature vocabulary in order for you to get high marks on your vocab. Oh ya, lupa nak bagi tahu. Grammar 5 mark. Kalau for PT3, grammar is band 5 paling tinggi. Kalau for SPM, band 6 paling tinggi. Okay? Tu dia punya beza pemakaan dia. Alright? And then vocab pun sama juga. The highest mark for PT3 is 5. And the highest band for SPM level is 6. Okay? Band 6. Okay, next. Communicative competence. Ni sir, communicative competence ni apa? What is this? Okay, now it's like this. This is more into your presentation skill, especially during part 2 and part 3. Part 3 lah paling penting. Contoh for part 3 during your presentation, do you make yourself did you make yourself clear your points too? Jelas tak you explain? Did you give examples? Okay, did you give examples? Did you be that articulate? Were you articulate enough for your partner to understand? Nampak tak? So kalau your partner boleh faham, kalau partner you boleh faham all the examples and your explanations are crystal clear, then you can get high marks for your communicative competence. Tongue twisted. Okay, and then another one. During the presentation, during the discussion, did you somehow overpower the discussion? Like you lah nak explain the whole thing. You lah nak present the whole thing. And then kawan you tengok je. Itu je lah kawan you buat. You lah present the whole thing. Can we do that? I cannot, people. Do not ever do that. Give your friend, give your partner chances. Give your partner chances to speak too. Okay, do not overpower. Itu pun big no. Nanti saya terangkan kenapa. Okay. Right, ni CC. And then it's more into messages, the way you present, your tone. Does your presentation is clear enough, your message to clear enough and understandable, comprehensible and such. Okay. Communicative competence. So paling tinggi for lower secondary, also 5. For upper secondary, 6. Yeah, band 6. And okay, for these 3, grammar, vocab and communicative competence. Okay, barat kita ada 2 sebenarnya bila time you exam. Especially form 5. Okay, form 5 please take note. Form 5 please take note ya. During SPM, there will be 2 examiners. 2. Okay, the first one will be the interlocutor. Okay, the interlocutor is the one that will ask you questions, that will interview you, the interviewer. Okay, so the interlocutor will give you the whole, while the second person yang akan duduk sebelah interlocutor ni is the examiner. Okay, yang examiner ni lah yang akan bagi you markah dekat vocab, grammar and communicative competence. Yang lagi 3 ni. So yang ni yang examiner ni dia takkan cakap apa-apa pun. Okay, this person will not going to say any words, anything, no. They will only listen to you. Dia akan dengar je presentation you. Itu tugas dia. And then dia akan bagi the 3 marks. Grammar, vocab dengan communicative competence ni. So you kena hati-hati. Okay. Macam contohlah, macam dulu, I was the, like last year, I was the interlocutor for the SPM students lah in my school. So my job is only I was only to give you, to interview you, and as well as giving you the overall marks, okay? Overall ni dia tengok you punya overall presentation you. Kisahlah dia punya grammar ke, vocab ke, CC ke, communicative competence kan. So dia tengok the overall performance. If let's say your overall is good, then I might give you 5, 6, kan. Tengok keadaan. Tapi saya bagi tahu, interlocutor, kita tak tahu markah examiner bagi berapa. Memang macam tu. And even the examiner pun tak tahu interlocutor bagi markah berapa. Itu that's the rule. Okay? Kita tak tahu. Markah kita tak tahu. Macam saya dulu interlocutor, saya tak tahu markah berapa yang examiner bagi. Examiner pun tak tahu berapa markah yang kita bagi. Okay? Understand? Alright. So, you better do good. I might be giving you 6 or 5, but you don't know what would the examiner give you. So you kena buat betul-betul. Okay? Dapat examiner yang okay, then insyaAllah they'll help you. I mean like they give you good marks. Dapat examiner yang rigid, kita tak tahu. Kita tak tahu siapa yang akan interlocute kita. Kita tak tahu siapa yang akan examine kita. So be prepared. Okay. Alright. Habis kat sini. So contohnya, okay tadi, kalau lower secondary, grammar 5, vocab 5, communicative competence 5, overall 5. So total 20 markah. Okay. 20 markah divide by 20 markah times 25%. So equals to 25%. Okay, same goes to the upper secondary students. Grammar 6, vocab 6, CC 6 and overall 6. Okay, so 6, 24 markah. Okay, 24 markah. So 24 bagi 24. Okay, 24 bagi 24 markah times 25%. Then dapat 25%. Okay. Apa Fatimah? Hai Fatimah. Apa Zam? Sejelah jadi examiner saya. You wish. Doa-doa lah. Doa-doa lah saya dapat jadi examiner awak. Okay. Alright. Now. Okay, ni dia. So kita dah tahu dia punya kriteria dia apa. And kita dah tahu juga secara generalnya apa dia punya format tu macam mana kan. So the question is how? So how to get marks? I'm panicking sir. I'm panicking. Okay, macam ni. I need help with this. Help me. Kan? Macam mana? Macam mana kita nak dapat markah ni? Okay, sebenarnya kan, let me tell you this. Antara paper yang kita boleh control lah secara general kan. Satu paper 1. Tapi paper 1 paling susah sebenarnya. Saya bagi tahu orang terang. Paper 1 paling susah. Paper writing sebenarnya paling senang. Okay, yang ketiga ialah this one. Yang second saya rasa lah pada yang second senang ialah paper speaking test. Because for speaking test, sebenarnya kita dah boleh buat practice. Okay, it's just that we just need to know the flow. Okay, and then it doesn't matter what kind of question that will come out. It's just that you just need to be prepared. So how to be prepared? Nanti saya bagi tu dalam tips ni. Kalau saya bagi tu sekarang kan habis cepat pula kan? Okay. So let's go through the first part. Okay. Kan perbakan. Writing senang kan? Writing paling senang sebenarnya dapat markah bonus. Yang penting kongsi device jangan tinggal. Flow kena ada. Okay, itu for writing. But you know what? Sama je dengan speaking. Writing ni sama je dengan speaking. Bezanya, writing ni is the written version of speaking test. Tak tipu. That's what saya kata, you guys kena practice. Because the more you practice, nanti the more you perasan, oh, I got this wrongly. Okay, nanti kena betulkan. Macam tu. Automatically you akan betulkan. So, practice. Okay, anyway. Shum. PT3 and SPM Part 1 General Questions. Okay, now, if you can see here, actually both. Sama je. PT3 version, SPM version. This will be the first part that I want to ask you. Okay, jom kita tengok contoh soalan yang dibagikan. Zoom. Okay, zoom. Okay, this is like what? Okay, nak bagi tahu. Okay, listen The interlocutor ni akan the interlocutor akan interview you based on the script given only. Okay, dia akan tanya you soalan-soalan based on the script only. Kita ada script kita. Dan most of the time kita tak akan bercakap luar daripada script kita. Tak ada. Contohlah kan, dalam soalan ni kan, dia tak tanya pun, how's your grandmother? Dia tak tanya dia tak kasi contoh kan. Contohlah dalam script kita, okay, where do you live? Dia tanya lah where do you live. But kalau dia kasi dia tanya, tak dia tanya kan, how's your grandmother? Is she okay? Or how's your grandfather? How old is your brother? Dia tanya tak? Tak tanya kan? So jangan risau. Dia takkan tanya soalan yang luar daripada skrip. Everything is scripted. Cumanya your answers must be always impromptu lah. Sharvin, hi Sharvin. Okay. Alright, now for example, this is the first part 1, Part 1 ice breaking part, phase 1. Okay, contoh kat sini kan. Alright, so tanya. Good morning. Can I have your mark sheets please? Okay, let's see macam ni. Ataupun ada another set of script, they will ask you like this. Contoh kan. Good morning. My name is Muhammad Hazib Razali and I will be your interlocutor of the day. This is Fauzan. He'll just listen to us. Macam tu. Dia akan start macam tu je. And then start. Now, what's your name? Macam tu. Dia tanya, what's your name? Dia jawablah nama you apa kan. Okay. If let's say some people they low efficiency, what's your name pun tak faham kan. So nanti kita akan tanya soalan macam ni. What should I call you? Or should I call you Anas? Let's say Anas. Contoh nama dia Anas kan. Should I call you Anas? Dia bukan tak ada nama you kat situ, ada. Dia dah ada name list kat situ dekat answer sheet tu kan. Cumanya sebabkan kalau you tak dapat jawab what's your name, dia akan tanya macam ni. Should you call you Haziq? Then you answer like yes or no. But you shouldn't answer like that lah. Answer properly. Okay. Alright. And then kita tanya, okay, what's your name? Kita tanya nama. And then dia tanya the second kali, okay, and what's your name? Okay. And then you bagi tu nama you. Okay, this one you have to be seorang-seorang, okay? Satu-satu lah. Jangan semua cakap, my name, semua tanya, what's your name? My name is Muhammad Hazib Razali, you may call me Haziq. Tiba-tiba you sibuk. And my name is Aira Syafiqah binti Ahmad. You can call me Aira. Sabar. Be patient. Tunggu sampai interlocutor you jawab, tanya soalan, baru you jawab. Understand? Sabar. Step by step, one by one. Okay. And dia tanya, where do you live? And then the third question. This is yang the third question kadang-kadang dia tukar-tukar juga. Okay, kadang-kadang dia tanya how do you come to school? Apa lagi tanya? Something like that lah. There are a few types of questions like this, but this is one of them. Do you enjoy studying English? Do you like learning English? What is your favorite subject? Tapi kalau usually kalau what is your favorite subject tu masuk dekat dalam phase tu. But this one is more into, um a narrow question of question. Okay. So like this one in this case, do you enjoy learning English? Kan? Okay. So macam mana jawab soalan macam ni? Dah pun nanti saya beritahu step by step dia. Okay. Alright. So this is the first phase. Okay. Fasa 1. Okay. After they ask you all this fasa 1 question, lepas tu dia akan go through the second question. Phase 2. This one. Okay, anyway, just to let you know, yang baru masuk ni, just to let you know, if you have any questions or reaction, you may ask your question in the comment section, ya. Or kalau ada private chat pun tak ada masalah, just tanya je. Okay, I will answer to you one by one. Okay, tanya, jangan takut dengan answer. Okay, jangan takut dengan answer. You tanya soalan and insyaAllah kalau saya boleh jawab, saya jawab. Okay, alright. Okay, excuse me. Okay, now phase 2. Okay, these are the few questions that they're gonna ask you. Okay, for example kan, so nanti dia tanya macam, okay, contohlah kan, okay, puba. Puba, who's puba? Okay, puba, what do you usually do after school? Okay, some students, if let's say they are very good, they might gonna ask you only, I think 2 questions. Dia tengok kepada interlocutor tau. Setiap interlocutor dia tak sama. Okay, setiap interlocutor dia tak sama. Some interlocutor dia akan tanya, kalau the good ones dia akan tanya 2 soalan. Okay, 2 questions. But kalau yang tak okay tu, yang kurang sikit, dia akan tanya 1 soalan aja sebab maybe dia tak nak pressure dia tak nak pressure the candidate kan. So maybe dia akan tanya 1 soalan je. To some. But some interlocutor like me, okay. Okay. Good answer. Nanti saya komen. Boleh kita jawab macam tu, Yuba? Okay, jangan. Alright. Biasa, kalau if that person is good enough, I'm only gonna ask 1 question because she's already good. So why should you answer more, right? Okay, because you can ask more questions in the next part. So this one is only the introduction part. So you don't need to, burden, give pressure to the students in the first part. Kesian diorang kan. Macam sir. Tapi kalau orang lain, I'm not sure. Okay, alright. Or perhaps dia tanya, okay, Sharvin, okay, Sharvin, do you like listening to music? Dia tanya randomly tau. Dia akan pilih 2 question. Okay, dia akan tanya 2 question. Okay, so you have to answer. Whatever question that they ask you, you have to answer. You cannot say, I'm sorry, but I don't want to answer that. Banyak cantik muka, cannot. Cannot answer like that, okay? I'm so sorry, but I'm a very I'm a very secretive person, so I cannot answer that. Oh, boy, cannot. Okay, you have to answer. Okay, whether you like it or not. Okay, now, okay, dia kata soalan, need 2 random questions. Okay, what do you usually do after school? What do you usually eat in the school canteen? Tell me about your favorite teacher. Okay, actually kan, because most of the time kan, your interlocutor will be your teacher. Yeah, most of the time. So this is one of the questions that I normally don't ask because this question is quite biased, Tapi boleh je tanya. Tapi macam saya macam, apa favorite teacher kau orang lain ke Nomia? Contoh kan. But yeah, some interlocutor would ask that. But so technically you can't take it personally kan. Tak boleh. You just have to ask the question. Okay, so they might gonna ask you this kind of question. Okay, tell me about your favorite teacher. What do you usually do during your free time? Okay. Okay, where do you usually go during the weekend? What's the best present you've ever had? which country you would like to visit. And sometimes ada yang dapat tanya, tell me about your favorite cousin, tell me about your favorite hero. It depends. Kadang-kadang dia boleh keluar soalan macam tu. Okay. So kita pulang kepada set soalan yang awak akan dapat. Kita tak tahu. Kita tak tahu set apa yang awak akan dapat. Siapa dapat macam ni mungkin okey lah kot. Tapi whatever it is, it's all about you lah. Okay, phase 2 is all about you. So don't have to worry. Tapi kan, ni lagi contohnya macam Puba punya answer tadi kan. Is it okay if you answer like that? Okay, kita okay. And then, kadang-kadang contoh kan, contohnya macam, what is the best present you ever had? Contohlah kan, dia tak pernah dapat present semua hidup dia. Tak pernah Even dia punya, let's say like it's his or her birthday kan. He never get any birthday present. Sedih. Tak pernah dapat hadiah. Kan? Not even a kiss. Sedih kan? Tapi itulah, some people ni tak ada experience tau. So, macam mana je kita nak jawab soalan macam ni kan? Okay, kat sini. Let me explain to you. Step by step for part 1. How do you answer this kind of question yang kita tak pernah ada experience ni? Okay. Mana tadi? Okay, next. Okay. PT3 part 1. Okay, PT3 dan SPM part 1, sorry. Ini ada dua PT3 dan SPM part 1. Step by step guide. Okay. Now, step 1. Kan dia tanya you. Okay, what's your name? Kan? Now, just say hello or hi. My name is kan? Hi, my name is Muhammad Azib Razali and you may call me Haziq. Like that. Simple. Okay? Lupa nak bagi tahu. Do not start with Assalamualaikum. Because Assalamualaikum means in English. Okay, Assalam. Okay, ni hao. Kan? Gomenasai. Oh, jangan. Cannot. Okay? Because this is English test. This is an English speaking test. So you shouldn't speak. You shouldn't use other languages than English. Okay? You have to use English language. Like for instance, how do you do? Hello. Hi. Okay? Good to see you. Contoh kan. Just briefly say, okay, hello, my name is Mazib Razali and you may call me Haziq. Simple. Cannot, Puba. Don't. Don't start with that, yeah? Hola. Oh, no. Don't start with that. Okay? Don't start with, hola. Okay, cannot. Okay? Hello, everybody. Tu kan? Macam tu boleh. Hi, everyone. Okay, that one can. Don't, hola. Hola is, I think what is Spanish. Cannot. Yay. Okay. Now, that's for step 1. Bila you follow step ni, at least you akan kurang sikit lah rasa nervous tu. Nervous tu memang ada. Tapi follow step by step then insyaAllah you won't feel nervous. Okay, step number 2. For the question, where do you live or do you like study English? Okay, etc. This one, just answer briefly. Just jawab dengan ringkas saja. Contohlah kan, where do you live? Just mention, okay, I live in Kuala Lumpur. I live in Gombak, Kuala Lumpur. That's all. Okay. Or I live in Pematang Pau, Perak, contoh. Okay. So just answer briefly. You don't have to say, I live in number 16, Jalan Sungai Mulia 5, blah 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 blah. No need. There's no need for you to say your full address. No need. Okay. Just answer briefly. Tahu? I live in Gombak area. Somewhere near the Ong Tai Kim in Jalan Gombak. Simple. My house is quite near to the Petronas there. It's quite near in Jalan Gombak. Just answer briefly and simply. Okay? Like in this case, the next one. Contoh kan? Do you like studying English? Okay. Yeah, here it goes. It's okay to be honest, but answer politely. Okay, contoh lah, if let's say you got this kind of question, do you like study English? This kind of biased question I really hate, But somehow, these are the things that come out. Kan kita tak tahu. Kan, but then tanya kan. So technically, I also have to ask this question. Do you like studying English? If let's say you do like studying English, just answer briefly. Oh yes, I do, because I usually have fun studying English, and I really love English literature. So hence, I really love studying English today. Okay, all right. So just answer briefly. If let's say if you don't like studying English, tak apa, tak ada masalah. Cakap je lah, I'm so sorry, but I don't really fancy. I don't really like studying English because I am more into math, and I don't really like learning languages. But this is that we need to learn somehow. But I'm more a math person, because I'm very good in mathematics, and I really love data. Just answer, just be honest. Kita apa tak ada masalah. Okay? And then lie, we always lie. Ha! Oh, yeah. We just have this but it's okay. It doesn't matter. As long as you answer confidently, by all means. Doesn't matter. But yeah, just answer. Okay? Just be polite. Okay? All right. Now, for phase 2 question. Kan. Tadi kan dapat soalan-soalan yang macam contoh kan. Sekejap. Let's go back to the second one. Okay. This one, right? What do you usually do after school? Contoh tadi macam Puba. Puba jawab macam ni. I usually ni jangan terbalik sikit Puba. Ini sentence structure ni kena betulkan balik, okay? It's what I usually do after school. Terbalik Puba. It should be like this kan. I usually sleep after school. So, direct forward. Direct forward. Normally I sleep when I go back from school. Okay. But the question is, can we answer like that? Boleh ke? Macam rude je jawab macam tu, balik sekolah tidur kan? Can we do that? Well, let me tell you this. Technically, you can. Boleh jawab macam tu. You jujur lah kan, you balik sekolah you tidur, boleh, but dengan syarat you have to elaborate. Okay, like this one kan. Just answer briefly. Think of something simple, not too rigid. Give brief reasons. Okay, give brief reasons. Kenapa? Contoh macam tadi Piba cakapkan tadi. She normally sleep. She, right? Are you she or he? I'm so sorry. Is she right? Okay. Okay. So, let's say, why do you sleep after you come back from school? Explain lah. For example, because normally in school I will be very busy studying classes, and then we are very busy with co-curriculum, and I had to go to marching practices, and after that I have to go to aerobic dance practices for sports day. So I'll be very, very tired. I'll be very, very tired. So that's the reason why every single time after I come back from school, I would normally go sleep directly. Boleh. Tak ada masalah. Oh, she. Okay. She. Okay. Boleh. Tak ada masalah. But it's just that you have to explain briefly. Ingat, explanation is very, very important. Okay. Sama juga tadi. Okay. Again, it's okay to be honest, but answer politely. Now, tadi ada satu soalan kan. Sir, I have no idea. Contohlah tadi siapa? Any other names in here? Okay, Zam, what is your favorite food? Sudah. Selalu je kan, bila orang tanya what is your favorite food kan, even my students, I know, some of my students, they got caught up with this question. Padahal soalan sangat simple. What is your favorite food? Dia tak ada favorite food. How to answer this kind of question? Okay, simple. Let's make this thing simple. Kalau you tak ada favorite food, just choose one food yang sangat general, yang semua orang pun makan. For example, KFC fried chicken. That one's very easy. Tapi KFC tu pun okay lah kan, KFC fried chicken kan. Okay, my favorite food is KFC fried chicken. This is because I really love the crunchiness of the skin of the chicken, fried chicken, and I really love the juicy and the spiciness taste of the fried chicken. So that's the reason why I'm really into KFC fried chicken. KFC fried chicken is always the best. See? Padahal aku tak suka pun KFC. Aku tak ada idea kan? Bagi je sebiji. Tak ada masalah. Okay? Goreng je. Atau another one yang paling senang. Macam sekarang kan, the latest one. Yang kalau you guys perasan kan, the most famous bread in the world. Apa? Baru keluar rating hari tu. What is the best bread in the world? Yang paling famous? Roti canai. Roti canai is the most famous food kan? Cakap je. My favorite food is roti canai. No, there's no such as canai bread. No, canai bread. Nasi lemak is nasi lemak. Don't say fatty rice. There's no such thing as fatty rice. Zam, my favorite food is laksa. Okay, laksa is laksa. I don't think there's English word for laksa. Laksa is laksa. Then you have to explain. Check out. I really love laksa because I like the taste of the sour. I like the sour taste of the laksa, of the gravy and the fish gravy. And I really love the condiments which is put in laksa, like vegetables and such. You know, it's very healthy actually. Kan? So explain. Roti canai. So explain why is your favorite food is roti canai. Cakap lah. Because I really love the crunchiness of roti canai, and roti canai comes with different condiments, such as curry, chicken curry, fish curry, dal, and sometimes we can ask for what? For puri. Puri pula. Apa dia punya apa? Puri tu dia punya makanan kan? Chutney. Contoh chutney. Okay. Explain. Lie. My favorite food is salad. Siapa je favorite food is salad? Okay. But if let's say with that salad, you put chicken, roasted chicken, you put eggs, that would be my favorites. And you know, you put roasted sesame sauce. Alamak, nice. Nice one. If that kind of salad, I like. Only grass salad, don't lie. No. Okay. All right. So anyway, just choose any generic food that comes in your mind. Yang simple, senang, semua orang tahu. Jangan fikir rigid sangat, fikir apa aku punya favorite food. Tak payah. Okay. Alright. Tak payah fikir rigid sangat. Okay. Itu pasal food. Itu baru pasal food. Let's say, soalan macam ni keluar. Tell me about your favorite cousin. Tell me about your favorite relative. Sudah. Siapa pula? Aku tak ada pula kau kerabat yang aku suka kan. Aku semua sama je. Semua aku sayang katanya. Even cousin-cousin aku semua aku sayang sama rata. Tak ada pula yang favorite. Sudah. Macam mana Okay, contoh. Okay, I give you one answer. One simple answer. My favorite relative is my cousin Abu. Okay, he's the same age as mine. He's 17. He's also 17 years old. We both of us are taking SPM this year. Abu is my favorite cousin because first of all, he's quite rich. He's quite rich, but he's also generous. One good thing about him is he's very generous, even though he's very rich. For example, if I'm short of money, I would normally ask him some, and he would give me his money as a loan, okay, so he's very generous. And secondly, other than generous, he is also a very smart person. He excels in his examination most of the time. And we both of us have the same favorite subject, which is English. My question, Abu tu siapa? Aku tak kenal pula Abu tu siapa. Aku tak macam kan. Setak dia pun cousin nama Abu. Kawan nama Abu ada. Cousin tak ada. Cousin saya nama Izzat. Nisa, contoh kan. Azinuddin, tak ada Abu. Pakai Abu tu describe je. Describe generally. Create orang yang bernama Abu dan guna descriptive words. Dia pandai. He's generous, he's smart, he's rich, he's handsome. I'm using general descriptive words. Okay? So that's the thing. Itu yang memudahkan kita sebenarnya. Especially kalau kita tak ada favorites. Okay, kalau kita tak ada favorites, itu yang memudahkan kita sebenarnya. Jangan fikir terlampau rigid sangat nak fikir siapa yang aku punya favorite cousin, siapa yang aku punya kan. Tak ada, tak payah. Kalau tak ada sangat, just choose one name and describe a name. Settle. Teachers are so scary. Really? Really? Is that scary? My side eyes. Okay. That's for PT3 and SPM part 1. Step by step. How? Okay. If I'm not mistaken lah. Masa dekat introduction ni, most of the time kita tak fokus sangat untuk bagi markah. Sebab this is for your, for your apa itu nama dia? Ice breaking, to break your tension sebenarnya, untuk lower down your anxiety, okay, nak lower down you punya rasa nervous. So that's the reason why they ask you that kind of question, all about you, bukan pasal orang lain. Okay, so that's for part 1. Jangan takut dekat part 1, okay, jangan start dekat part 1. You boleh, you boleh buat part 1, insyaAllah. I believe so. Okay, yang penting jangan fikir terlampau risau sangat. Alright, now end of part 1. Okay, if you have any questions, please do comment. Do put your question in your comment in the comment area so that I could answer you. Okay, alright. Next. Okay, explain on the PT3 part first. Okay, now PT3 part 2, storytelling. Okay, now so in storytelling for part 2, don't worry, we fine. Okay, so for part 2, each candidate will be given a set of pictures. Yeah, like this one, this case, they give you a set of 5 pictures. Tapi dia bukanlah bagi serentak, tak. Dia bagi one by one. Contohnya, candidate A kan. So they give the candidate A the picture first. Okay. So normally the instruction will be like this. Okay. Kita, in this part of the test, I will give each of you a set of 5 pictures which tells a story. So you are given some time to look at the story. Contohnya dia bagi the interrogator will give you like a few seconds for you to take a look at the pictures. Masa nak tengok gambar ni, you tengok betul-betul one by one. Ni gambar apa, detail dia apa dalam ni, each picture. Okay, and then after that dah few seconds, dah settle. Okay, now contoh Piu. Now Piba, you may tell us a story. Then you will start bagi tahu cerita you based on the pictures given here. Okay. Alright. And then selepas selepas you dah habis explanation, you dah habis candidate A tu dah habis storytelling dia, candidate tu akan dapat satu soalan yang berkaitan dengan candidate 1. Contohlah, okay, for this one, in this case kan, okay, we can see, okay, this person, this woman, okay, let's give a name for this one. Okay, Susie's, okay, Susie pula nama dia. Okay, Amina's mother's birthday is today, which is the 9th of September, contoh. Is it the 9th September? Let's zoom it. Yeah. Is it 9th of September? Okay, tak nampak tak jelas. Okay, let's say 9th of December. Okay, just say, okay, to Amina's mother's birthday is today, which is 9th of December. So Susie planned to go to the Susie pula. Amina went to this to a gift shop in the city to buy some present for her mother. And then she went to the cake shop to buy a cake, a birthday cake for her mother. I believe that she bought her mother's favorites, which is the chocolate indulgence. Wah, gitu. And then when she went back home, Amina and her sister decorated the house, the hall. And we can see that Amina's sister, Zulaika, was setting the balloons while siapa nama bagi nama? Siti was, blowing up the balloons to decorate the hall, while Amina was hanging the banner, happy birthday banner. And then lastly, when the mother came back home, Amina and sister said, "Surprise, mom! Happy birthday!" And then her mother was so happy and excited when she saw her birthday cake and the presents and all the beautiful decorations has been set for her. Okay, let's say that would be the presentation kind. Then the second partner will be getting a question like this. Okay, contoh, Zam, what was the present that you got for your birthday recently? Cakap macam tu je. What was the birthday present that you got recently for your birthday? Saya nak jawab, aku tak pernah dapat birthday present. Tak apa. Cakap je, jawab benda yang generic. Cakap je apa? Contohnya, okay, recently I got a smartwatch for my birthday present. Actually, I really need that smartwatch because my previous one was damaged, so I couldn't use that one anymore. Hence, my mother bought me a new Apple smartwatch for me for my birthday present. You je dapat smartwatch. Tak pernah pun dapat smartwatch. Tapi dia goreng je. So just answer the question briefly. Okay, briefly. Tak perlu jawab panjang-panjang for this one. Okay, understand? Alright, next. Okay, after the candidate lepas Zam dah explain briefly about the question, and then Zam will be getting another set of picture like this. Okay, another set of picture like this. Okay, sama juga, you will be given some time to look at the pictures. Okay, take a look one by one. Okay, and then you have to tell a story based on the pictures. As simple as that. Okay, but then macam mana yang kita nak buat ni, macam mana kita nak tell the story ni sebenarnya ni? Okay, jom kita go through the step by step tu tadi. Okay, next. Okay, for PT3 part 2. Step 1. Okay, step number 1. You need to study the pictures carefully. Check the details in the picture. Macam tadi saya katakan, setiap gambar tu you need to check the details. Sebab small details tu penting ya. Even the small details will help you to create the story. Ramai kandidat yang gagal untuk menceritakan gambar ni, to tell the story, because they fail to check the small details in the pictures. Padahal the small details tu lah yang penting supaya you boleh buat, you boleh masukkan dalam you punya story. Okay. So study the pictures carefully and then check the details in the pictures. Okay. Step number 2. Lepas you dah study the pictures, dah dapat the details, the small details in the pictures, then you have to describe each pictures. Okay? And then do not forget to use the cohesive devices. Oh, please do. Yeah. Please do use cohesive devices to connect your story. So, siapa yang nak tahu tentang cohesive devices, please check my previous video. So in this session, serta nak cerita banyak pasal cohesive devices. Walaupun nanti dekat towards the end of our session tonight, akan ada juga a little bit of cohesive devices that I'm going to briefly tell you, but I don't want to talk about this. Okay, but if you want to know more, check my previous video. Okay, anyway, yes, use cohesive devices. Gunakan. First of all, next, after that, okay, and for example, apa lagi? Gunakan benda semua. Furthermore, after that, other than that, okay, but there was a very simple one, but and too simple. But and so fanboys, too simple lah cohesive devices. But please use, okay? You need to use for me lah, most of the time I would say that you should use more than 3 types. Okay, first of all, okay, firstly, secondly, thirdly, fourthly, Shukri, Ramli, Siti, Mami, Daddy. Okay. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, fourthly, itu semua under one type. Okay, itu semua under one type, which is under sequencing. Itu satu type. You gunalah because macam tadi saya katakan, she bought Aminah bought chocolate indulgence for her mother because it is her mother's favorites. Contoh. Sorry, it was her mother's favorites. So that's the reason why she bought chocolate indulgence for mother. Contoh. So just because ada dua type. And furthermore, guna furthermore paling tinggi lah. Furthermore, okay. And then lastly, guna tu semua. Okay, you use at least 3 types of cohesive devices for PT3 part 2. Okay, and then okay, make sure you have described. Sorry, ni ada typo. You have described all pictures clearly one by one. Never miss any of the pictures. Jangan tinggalkan satu gambar pun. Okay? Jangan tinggalkan satu gambar pun. Mesti sentuh semua. Okay? Now, lepas you dah discuss kan, and then for partners question, kan nanti kan you akan soal yang berkaitan dengan, you know, the previous presentation kan. Try to understand the question from the interlocutor. Contoh macam tadi di question yang pasal birthday kan. So your friend cerita pasal the mother's birthday party lah whatever kan. And then you dapat soalan macam ni. Okay. What was the birthday present that you've got recently for your birthday? Kena faham soalan tu apa. And then baru jawab. Contoh macam tadi kan. Okay, you tak pernah dapat smartwatch. Tapi you during my birthday party actually it's quite recently, last week, je birthday kau last week kan. Pada kau goreng je. Last week during my birthday party, my mother bought me a new Apple smartwatch. This is because my previous smartwatch has broken. Hence my mother brought me a new one, which is, and I've got my favorite color, which is blue. Cakap je. Yo je birthday party kau last week kan. Lepas tu yo je mak kau beli kau smartwatch. Padahal tak ada pun. Tapi you goreng je. Just answer and explain briefly. That's all. Tak payah nak answer panjang-panjang. Normally dia akan bagi you like 30 seconds je for you to answer the question. Okay. Alright. So that is for PT3 part 2. Okay. Now, PT3 boleh rehat. Now, let's move on to the SPM version. Okay. For SPM part 2, now you'll be getting a different one. Tak sama For PT3, dapat storytelling. For SPM, you akan dapat an issue. An issue that you need to describe. Okay, an issue you need to describe and explain. Okay, for instance, for this one, right? Your favorite gadget. Tutorial macam ni. Okay, let's zoom. Okay, your favorite gadget. Okay, talk about your favorite gadget. So this is the main issue, the main topic. Okay, you have to talk about your favorite gadget. So technically, you should say ada 4 criteria. What the gadget is, what features made it your favorite, why you think it is the best gadget for you, and whether it is necessary for everyone to have their own gadgets. Yang nombor 4 ni kebat. Penting ke semua orang ada gadget? Okay, penting ke semua orang ada gadget? Okay, now, so technically you have 4 criteria that you have to answer. Hence, you need to answer all questions. All 4. Tak boleh tinggal. Okay? Right, contohlah. Okay, my favorite gadget is a handphone. Like what I have right now, my I'm using an iPhone 11. Okay. Now, first of all, the features that made it my favorite is that it has a good camera quality. For example, when I use the camera to take a picture, the results and the resolution that will come out is very good. Okay. Next, I really love the system that they put in the phone. Okay, in the phone. For instance, for iPhone 11, it uses a bionic something chipset. Contohlah kan, which make the handphone become faster and it charges very fast. Okay. So then another one. I think iPhone 11 is the best gadget for me because of the features that I have explained just now. And then it is very suitable for me to use because nowadays even my friends are using iPhone product. So I think iPhone 11 is a very good product for me, a very good gadget for me. Furthermore, I can even use the gadget to search for information by using the internet, because nowadays we can search for we can Google by using our gadget. Like for example, I'm using iPhone 11, so I can Google by using iPhone 11. So lastly, I think it is necessary for everyone to have their own gadgets because it's easy for us to contact our friends via by using the social media. For social media, for example, we can contact them by using WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, IG, Facebook, and such. Okay, and other than that, we all of us can use gadgets for education purposes. For example, we can use our handphone to search for information that we need to know, and then we could contact our teachers if let's say if we have any inquiry. So hence, all in all, iPhone 11 is my favorite gadget, and it is also necessary for everyone in this world to have their own gadgets. Good. Apa ni? Gadgets is telefon kan? Gadgets dah sebenarnya telefon. Banyak je gadget dalam dunia. Tablet lah. Apa lagi? Smartwatch is also a gadget. Laptop is also a gadget. Itu semua gadget. Apa? We have time, right? Time bercakap tu ada. They give you like in about 2 minutes. Plus minus 2 minutes for you to. If I'm not mistaken, 2 minutes. Yeah. Sekejap ya. Let me check back. Ni dia. Oh, sorry. Bukan 2 minit. Dia bagi you 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute for you to present. Untuk apa form. So, bukan 2 minit ya. 1 minute for you to present. So, technically, you really need to, briefly explain. But normally, you boleh cecah masa tu. Jangan risau. Boleh je. Okay. So, within 1 minute, you have to explain all the 4 criteria. And then, macam biasa juga, macam PT3 juga tadi, after candidate A dah mention about, the favorite kerja, blah, 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 candidate B akan diberikan soalan yang lebih kurang sama. Contoh kan? Okay. Thank you candidate. Thank you Piuba for your presentation. Now, Zam. Oh, nampak Zam. Nama Zam je kan naik kan? Nama Piuba kan? Zam. Do you think it is important for everyone to have your own gadget? Or, dia tanya simply one. Are you using a gadget at the moment? Are you using a gadget at the moment? Boleh. Cakap je lah. Okay. Yes, currently I'm also using a handphone because my father gave it to me so that I can use it for education purposes. But normally, my father would take the handphone at night because my father is quite strict. So yeah, normally the handphone will not be with me. Thank you. Tentu. Answer the question briefly. Okay. Alright. So this semua ada timer. Yes. In about 1 minute plus minus. Okay. And then this one is the second one kan. An indoor activity game that you like. Sama juga. 4 criteria that you have to answer. Okay, 4 criteria you have to answer all questions. Okay. In this case, what the activity of game is. Indoor activity tau. Bukan football tau. Kena faham soalan. Okay. Talk about an indoor activity or game that you like. Okay. What the game activity game is, when do you play this activity or game, why you enjoy this activity or game, what benefits you gain from playing this game. Okay, some people will answer, okay, my favorite indoor game is actually a PS5 console. Oh, PS5 gitu. Boleh ke kita jawab kita suka main PS5? Boleh je. Yang penting you explain. Okay, you explain. Kenapa you pingpong? Sekejap. Pingpong ke table tennis? Can we use pingpong or should we use table tennis? Okay, for me, I would rather use table tennis. Pingpong is tu je, saya cakap pingpong tu macam pasar kan. So sometimes we need to be slightly formal. So yeah, I would rather choose table tennis. Okay. So technically, yeah, you have to answer all 4 criteria. Okay, all 4 criteria in order for you to get marks. It's okay, people. It's okay, no problem. All right. Now, so how do we tackle this part? Okay. Okay, part 2. Step-by-step guide. Okay, step 1. Study the motion carefully. Okay, because normally memang dia akan bagi interrogator akan bagi you the set of question. Okay, dia akan bagi you yang motion tu ataupun issue tu dia bagi kat you untuk you baca, untuk you study for a while. In about 20 seconds dia bagi. Nah, dalam lebih kurang 20 seconds saja dia bagi you masa untuk you read through the questions. Okay, so lepas 20 seconds tu then you have to present lah. Okay, so within the 20 second you need to study the motion, you need to study the issue carefully. And then focus on the answer criteria. Okay. Right. That is for step 1. Okay, step 2. Also, you need to elaborate and explain all criteria clearly. Bila nak elaborate tu, please use cohesive devices. Penting. Cohesive devices sangat penting. It is one of the criteria. Okay. Yeah. If I'm mistaken, cohesive devices comes under vocab. Kalau tak silap saya, nanti saya check balik. Okay. Alright. Tu nak dapat 5 markah tu kan. Okay. So yes, please use cohesive devices to connect your elaboration. First of all, this is because, for example, pilih dah. Nampak? First of all, satu type. This is because. Okay. For example, furthermore, nampak type dah. However, dah 5 type. All in all. Okay, in conclusion, 6 types already. Done now. So, sebelum you go for the test, please buat practice ni. Okay, choose siap-siap. Cohesive device apa yang kita nak guna. Pilih siap-siap. Okay, tak adalah nanti masa presentation you kelang kabut, you fikir apa cohesive device aku nak guna. Tak. Okay, sebab you dah ada dah otak you, okay, aku nak guna ni, aku nak guna siap-siap. Benda dia sama je. The flow is just the same. It's just the same. You need to explain, you need to elaborate. Macam tu. Okay? Alright. Step 3. Macam saya kata tadi, please make sure that you have described described all criteria clearly one by one, step by step, from top to bottom. Okay, question. So, good question. So, if I don't understand about one question or word, can I ask the examiner the meaning of the word? Cannot. I'm so sorry. Technically, cannot answer the meaning of the words. Sorry. Okay. Alright. Tak boleh. Memang macam tu. Okay, tak boleh tanya soalan macam tu. Okay. Ada juga few cases macam ni. Dia tanya, dia tak faham masuk neighborhood kot. Tapi memang technically yeah. So technically memang tak boleh soal lah. Memang tak boleh tanya. Sebab by right kan. Sebab benda ni impromptu tau. So by right your vocab must be very good. They expect you to do that, no? Yeah, you just need to goreng je lah. Macam tu lah cerita dia. Goreng je lah. But yes, but please janganlah tak faham the vocabulary. Please do lots of reading. Tolong. Please read a lot in order for you to get more vocab. Yeah. Right. Okay. Next. Jadi, where was I? Yeah. Make sure you describe all criteria clearly one by one from top to bottom. Jangan you explain the bottom one first. Then baru you explain the top one. Jangan. Nanti dia kacau dekat you punya markah communicative competence you. Jangan. Okay. Explain top to bottom. Okay. One by one. Okay. And then, alright. For partner's question, you have to try to understand the question from the interlocutor. Macam sama juga macam tadi, kena faham apa yang interlocutor tu tanya and try to explain the answer. Try and explain briefly. Macam tadi saya kata tadi kan. Apa tadi? We play Genshin. Oh yeah, I think I am so outdated, so old school. I don't even know what is Genshin Impact. I am so sorry, but is that game that good? Genshin Impact, is that game that good? Because when it was my time, I learned English by playing Resident Evil. Huh? I am a big fan of Resident Evil. Resident Evil. So the way I learn English, one of the ways of learning English is by playing PlayStation games. You know, I don't have one, but my brother has one. So I normally play Resident Evil games. So especially for PlayStation 2, right? We can switch on the English subtitles, right? So yeah, that's how I learn English. Kan Resident Evil kan best kan? Tahu tak apa? So for those that tak tahu Resident Evil tu apa, please search on Google. But yeah, actually playing games is one of the best ways. But but you have to make sure that you use English language now. Okay, all right. That's how you learn. That's one of the ways. Okay. Other than that, you can watch films, but using English subtitles. Contohlah, you tengok cerita Frozen. Oh, lama beda lah. Frozen lah salah Frozen. Yeah, Frozen. Bear with it. Kan? Frozen. Kan English kan? So, if you want to watch Frozen, don't use bahasa Melayu subtitle or Chinese subtitle. Kan? Use English subtitles. GTA is not good. Yeah, because they use pasar punya English. Bahasa English yang not the proper one lah. So don't. Bolehlah nak guna, tapi bolehlah nak belajar kan guna by playing Grand Theft Auto, but nah, use some other games. Okay. Alright. Anyway, back to the topic. Okay. Yeah. Try to understand the question from the interpreter and answer explain briefly. Tak payah nak jawab berjela-jela sangat. It's not your time to answer. Berjela-jela. You are only given 30 seconds to answer. Okay, so the way you answer the question is not the same as the presenter, the previous presenter. Tak. Jawab secara ringkas saja dan explain secara ringkas sahaja. Okay. So these are the 4 steps of part 2. Macam mana nak the flow dia nak dapatkan markah tu. Okay. Alright, again, if you have any questions for part 2, please do put your comments in that question. Please put your question in the comments box. Okay. Next. Last part 3. The discussions. Part 3 ni lah yang paling orang kata tu challenge. Sebenarnya part 3 ni paling challenging sebenarnya. Sebab you need to discuss among yourself. Dua-dua ni kena discuss. Sama je. PT3 dengan SPM. You have to discuss. Cuma SPM dia ada satu part tu where both also have the parts where you have to choose one, the best one. Tapi SPM dia ada satu lagi part which is the hot question. Yang hot question ni yang kita kena hati-hati. Okay. Alright. Now, for the PT3 level, normally the question discussion question is simpler. Simple macam ni. Contohnya, okay. What should students bring on the camping trip? Okay. So there are 6 items. Magazine and books, a torch, snacks and sweets, a map, an umbrella, and mobile phone. A mobile phone. So yang mana satu kita nak pilih? Okay, alright. Ni nanti saya bagi tahu macam ni step by step dia macam ni kita nak buat benda ni. Okay, ada orang dia because yang ni kita dapat dalam masa 2 minit je kita nak discuss. Okay, tapi kan ada orang dia confident sangat, dia seorang je dia explain all 6 by himself or by herself. Betul ke salah? Tak boleh macam tu ya, sister brother. Cannot do that. Sebab both person dulu kena explain, dulu kena present. Whether you agree, whether you disagree, you kena present juga. You tak boleh seorang explain, seorang diam. I agree with you. I agree with that. Do you agree with me? If you agree, why do you agree? If you disagree, why did you disagree? Explain. Mesti wajib explain. Okay, so the level of question 3 tadi simple. Tapi kalau SPM level, up sikit level dia. The up sikit question dia, the up sikit vocab dia. Contohnya macam ni. Way to reduce rubbish in your neighborhood. So there are 6 items. You should put more workers, more rubbish bins, gotong royong. Gotong royong is gotong royong. Okay. Sebut je gotong royong. Not a gotong royong. Tak ada gotong royong. No, slang tak ada makan lebih Tak ada gotong royong, tak ada. Gotong royong is gotong royong. We are Malaysian. Speak like a Malaysian. Okay? No gotong royong. Tak ada. No extra mark for slangs. Okay? Alright. Gotong royong, awareness campaign, rewards and law enforcement. Okay. So there are 6 items. So macam mana je? Macam mana kita nak pilih? Semua kena pilih. Seorang pilih 6 ke macam mana ni, sir? Oh, bukan. It's not like that. Okay. Sebenarnya dia ada cara dia macam mana kita nak tackle. Sekurang-kurangnya, macam sekarang, sekurang-kurangnya dapat tackle 4. Okay. 4 item dalam out of 6. Sebab kita kadang-kadang kita ada explanation is quite long. Okay, so sometimes it tend to, tak sempat nak explain all the 6. Tapi it depends. Ada orang, they manage to explain briefly and clearly and concisely, and then they manage to discuss all 6 items. Okay, tak ada masalah. But it depends. Tapi janganlah seorang je buat semua kan. Ada tak boleh. Okay, now, how do we tackle part 3? SPM and PT3. How do we tackle this? Okay. Alright, now, part 3, step by step guide. Alright, step number 1. Okay. The interlocutor will give you the motion, the issue, Okay, all 6 issues. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to look at all the items, all the 6 criteria, and you need to understand all the 6 criteria. Okay. Fahamkan betul-betul apa yang dia nak. Understand? Alright, next. Step 2. Step 2 ni lah, starting ni, nak pilih. Masa nak pilih ni, selalu terjadi. Okay, kita step 2. Each partner should choose at least 2 points to be presented. Kan? At least sekurang-kurangnya. If let's say you choose to choose 3, then you choose 3. Choose 3, tak ada masalah. Tapi, during the time where you, kan dia bagi you masa. Dia bagi you sedikit masa untuk you read through the items and then choose kan. You cannot do like this. Contohnya, okay, contohnya dia bagi, okay. The interlocutor cakap macam ni. Okay. Contohlah in this case kan pasal rubbish kan. So the instruction will be like this. Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 3 minutes. The task will have 2 parts. So in the first part, you will discuss with something with each other for about 2 minutes. Then, in the second part, you will have another minute to make a decision together. All right, let's begin with the discussion task. Now, there are many ways to reduce rubbish. And then the interlocutor will put the list in front of you. Okay, and then dia kata macam ni. Here are some ways to reduce rubbish in your neighborhood. And a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task. So, during step 2 ni, kan, during step 2 ni, they give you some time to read through the task. Okay, contoh ini kan. They only give you in about 20 seconds saja. 20 saat saja for you to study all 6 things. Because this Your presentation must come out impromptuly. You have to present impromptuly. Dia tak ada masa, dia bukan macam muat tau. Dulu-dulu muat kan, dia bagi you masa to jot down, 2 minutes to jot down the item, the answers, and then another 2 minutes for you to explain. Ni tak ada. SPM tak ada. You have to present your points impromptuly. Direct. Macam tu. Okay. So contohlah kan. During the 20 seconds. You nak partner you nak buat pilihan kan. Okay. You cannot do like this, you know. Kau nak pilih mana satu aku ambil yang ni lah, aku ambil yang ni. Kau nak ambil mana satu? Aku ambil yang ni. Hello. You cannot use bahasa Melayu. Even though during the 20 seconds. Cannot. You cannot use other languages. Tak boleh. Ataupun dalam time 21 you choose Chinese, you use Chinese language. Which one you choose? In Chinese language. Cannot. You need to use English language. Wajib. Cannot. If you use bahasa Melayu, kau mana satu, kau ambil aku ambil yang ni, kau ambil yang ni. If you use that language, if you use other than English language, you will definitely get low marks for your vocab and also your communicative competence. And you will also jeopardize your overall marks. Betul. Memang macam tu. Dia memang strict. You cannot use other language even though during the 20 seconds. Tak boleh. Is it okay? Now, whisper. Boleh whisper. But do not whisper to... when you want to whisper, you cannot whisper too soft because the interlocutor and the examiner needs to hear what you say. Even during the 20 seconds. Memang kita kena dengar. You cannot say, kau nak ambil yang satu. Kau nak ambil yang ni. Tak boleh. Cannot. You have to use English language. And the interlocutor and the examiner must be able to hear you. Tak ada lah. Not that complicated lah. Nak senang kan sebab normally dia akan start untuk assess you masa you dah start presenting tau. But yang masa 20 second tu, you macam ni. Which one to choose? I choose this one. How about you? You choose this one. Can or not? Can. I choose this one. How about I choose this one also. Do you want to choose this one? Like that. Use simple language during the 20 seconds. Tak apa. Guna bahasa yang mudah. Tapi jangan guna bahasa lain. Bahasa selain daripada English. Jangan. Okay? Faham ya? So please use English language during that 20 seconds. When you want to choose right, use English language. Again, at least 2 points. Okay? 2. Sekurang-kurangnya 2 points to be presented. Okay. Step 3. Elaborate and explain your ideas and points clearly and briefly. Okay. Contoh kan. Okay, for this one. Let's say lah yang PT3 ni kan. Okay. Contohlah. Siapa ada? Siapa lagi kat sini ada? Okay, Stephen. Let's say lah Stephen starts first. Because Stephen candidate A kan. Okay, what should students being on camping trip? Okay, how to start? Okay, you may start like this. Okay, this is my favorite opening. I always do this. Okay. According to our motion of the day, what should students bring on the camping trip? In my opinion, I think we should bring a torch on the camping trip. Okay. First of all, satu question. First of all, this is because a torch is very important, especially to be used at night during the dark hours, because we need to use torch in order for us to be able to see during the dark times, in the dark, especially at night. So, for example, di sini kau tidak, For example, three types. For example, instead of bringing the matches, I think we should bring the torchlight, the one that we use the battery. So that one would be simpler and easier for us to bring along. So hence, I think a torch, hands, sebab hands, four. Pada aku device boleh guna. Four times hands. First, nanti kita guna first of all. This is because, for example, and hands. Dah 4 jenis. Senang je dapat markah. Hence, I think a torch would be one of the best thing that we should bring on the camping trip. Cukup. Tak payah lebih-lebih. Lepas habis kan? What do you think? Cuba? Siapa lagi ada? Si Cuba jadi nama. Sekejap. Apa tadi? Sharvin. What do you think, Sharvin? Pas dekat orang. Lepas habis you mention satu benda, pas dekat Sharvin. Okay. What do you think, Sharvin? Okay. Pas dekat orang. Jangan overpower the discussion. Jangan. Bahaya. Kita kena proper. Okay. Alright. There are a few ways to pass. Okay. There are a few ways to pass to your friend. The first one and the safest one. Yang suka lah supaya your partner tu tak rasa gabra bila nak jawab. Okay. For me, the safest one is to be you should ask what do you think? Contohnya Stephen, Sharvin kan? What do you think, Sharvin? Kalau you tanya what do you think, dia boleh jawab whether dia agree or disagree or another idea. So dia ada choice. Kalau you tanya, do you agree with me, Sharvin? Itu susah. So kan, saya tak suka kalau orang tanya macam tu. Bukan tak salah. Kalau you are very good in your speaking, by all means tanyalah, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Boleh tanya. But sebab kalau you tanya whether you agree or not, you kena explain tau. I think I agree with you because a torch is an important thing that you should bring because like what you said just now, we need to use it especially at night because we need to see in the dark, right? So a torch would be good for us to bring. Agree. If you disagree, you also have to disagree. Contohnya kan, in my opinion, I don't think a torch would be a suitable thing to be brought during on the camping trip. Because why? Students, we need to be able to learn how to survive in the dark. For instance, we can make fire. Rajinnya kau nak buat fire kan during the dark. Banyak masa pula kan. But it's up to you whether you want to disagree or not. Dia pulang pada you lah kan. Boleh je tak ada masalah. But if you ask about whether you agree or disagree, you have to answer the question. Okay? But to be safe, kesian lah. Jangan tanya whether you agree with me. Jangan tanya you agree. Tanyalah, what do you think, Sharvin? Selamat sikit. Tak ada lah nervous orang tu kan. So tanya macam tu. Okay? Simple je. So ingat, first as a first speaker, explain satu point dulu and then pass to the next person. Jangan you explain the whole thing or whole 2 items or 3 items. Jangan. Pass one by one. Macam tu. And then sama juga, after the second speaker dah explain, pass pula ke the first speaker balik. Jangan overpower. Kau seorang yang bercakap. Tak boleh. Alright? Okay. Next. Elaborate macam tadi kita. Elaborate and explain your ideas points clearly and briefly. Again, use cohesive devices. Jangan lupa cohesive devices. Gunakan. And then, again, step 4. Each partner should present the points one by one. Okay, after one point presented, presented, pass to the other partner. Macam saya kata tadi, jangan overpower the discussion. Okay, faham ya? Okay, crystal clear? Alright, next. Okay, this one SPM part 3B. Okay, alright. Oh ya, lupa nak bagi tahu, during the discussion, macam habis to discuss, 1 minute macam tu, 2 minute macam tu kan. And then you are given 1 minute to choose the best one. Okay, to choose the best idea to be brought. Contohnya macam rubbish tadi kan. Macam rubbish tadi, you need to choose the best way untuk control the situation tu. Tapi if let's say you are very good, in your speaking test, you're very good in your presentation, you're very fluent, meaning you are eligible to get this hot question. Okay, those yang dapat hot question adalah mereka yang ada chance untuk dapat band 6 dalam dia punya markah overall dan sebagainya. Ini adalah soalan yang high chance for you to get band 6. So, for hot question, dia agak susah sikit. Contoh kan, tadi masa contohlah yang tu untuk SPM question ni hot question tadi untuk SPM question sahaja. PT3 tak ada hot question, jangan risau. Okay. So contohlah macam tadi kan. Contohlah macam tadi, ways to reduce rubbish in your neighborhood. So you discuss we should have more workers, blah blah blah, yada. Okay, then we should add more rubbish bins in the neighborhood. Kan? And then you cerita we should also organize gotong royong, blah blah blah, yada. Law enforcement, blah blah blah, yada. Hence enhance law enforcement, kan, macam tu. Okay, and then you are given 1 minute to choose one. Okay, and then you discuss with your partner in the 1 minute, and then you say, okay, I think both of us agree that the best way to reduce rubbish in our neighborhood is by putting more rubbish bins in the neighborhood, because some houses they don't have their own rubbish that big rubbish bins. So I think we can apply to the DBKL to add more rubbish bins in the housing areas so that the neighborhood can throw the rubbish properly. Okay. Alright. So after after you have chosen, you do cerita ways to reduce rubbish, blah 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 kan. Sekali pop, you are eligible to get host question. Tapi kan host question lain tau. Contoh kan, you dok skipping, kau gigi boleh nak cakap hal ni. Sekali dia punya host question dia tanya macam ni. Okay. Sikit. Okay. No, you've been talking about the best way to get updated with the latest news, kan? To reduce rubbish. So let's hear your opinion on this. Do you think it is important for teenagers to care for the environment? Tadi dah cerita pasal rubbish. Tiba-tiba hot question. Do you think it is important for teenagers to care for the environment? Why? Suggest one way to instill this value in teenagers. Dia tanya soalan macam ni, you guys. You kena jawab lah. You kena jawab impromptu. Dia sekejap je. Yang ni dia tak lama. Dia tak lama tau. Dia macam dalam 20 seconds. It's very brief. Dia sangat brief. Contoh kan, let's say I think it's important. Cakap lah, in my opinion, yes, it is important for teenagers to take care of it, for the environment. This is because the environment is not only for the teenagers, but it is for everybody. Okay, for the people nowadays, and also for the future, and we also, because by doing this, we are able to take good care of the earth. Okay. So the one way to instill this value in teenagers is by educating the teenagers the importance of taking care of the environment. We need to, for example, we need to tell them that it is important to make sure that we throw the rubbish carefully. Make sure we follow the 3R, the recycle, reuse, and such properly, so that we are able to take good care of the earth. Contoh macam tu. Very brief. Very brief. Okay. So if let's say you are able to answer this question properly, briefly, correctly, you are able to get band 6. Gitu. Okay. Tak semua orang akan dapat hot question. Okay, tak semua orang akan dapat hot question. Those yang dapat hot question lah adalah mereka yang betul-betul layak saja. If let's say you didn't get the hot question, the highest that we can give you is band 5 untuk SPM ya. Band 5. Tu pun dah tinggi dah tu sebenarnya band 5 tu. Cuma you nak extra lagi, you can get band 6. Macam tu. Okay. Last one, how to step by step kan. First, listen to the question by the interrogator carefully. If let's say benda pernah jadi masa satu case dulu, question tu memang sangat-sangat susah. Okay, sangat susah. So it's up to the interlocutor to rephrase the question so that you can understand the host question. It depends on the interlocutor. Depends lah. Ada yang buat macam tu. Because memang susah soalan tu. Tapi tak ada masalah. As long as you can answer the question properly. Okay. Sama juga Zimi step. Elaborate and explain your ideas or points clearly and briefly. And then use cohesive devices. At least lah. Just use briefly in your elaboration. That's all for the question paper. Macam tu. Okay. Part 1, part 2, part 3B. Okay, anyway, kita ada 3 minit lagi. Okay, the big no-nos. This is a reminder for all of you. The big no-nos. Okay, number 1, slow volume. Alamak. Hello, my name is Umaisi Bazani. Call me Hazim. Hiya, so slow lah. Talk loudly. Loudly, articulately. Cakap kuat sikit. Supaya both interlocutor and the examiner can hear you. Macam dulu ada satu case dia cakap terlampau slow sampai the examiner terpaksa kedepankan diri dia macam ni. Macam ni. Pasang telinga. Sampai terpaksa pasang telinga ya, sebab the volume is too slow. So please talk loudly. Secondly, overpowered discussion. Macam saya kata tadi kan, engkau je nak bercakap, engkau je nak present, kawanku tak present. Cannot. You cannot do that. Duduk kena present sama-sama. Okay. Number 3, foul language. Do you know what's mean of foul language? Dia gunakan bahasa yang kasar. Especially masa part 3. I do understand that some of you might, disagree with some points. But please be polite. You cannot say like this. Contohnya kan, we should bring a torch. Ni kan. Tiba-tiba macam ni. I'm so sorry, but you are wrong. Your points are wrong. Walau weh. Lu siapa kan nak cakap macam tu kan? Tak boleh. You cannot do that. Okay? Ataupun dia nak macam nak being sarcastic kan, dia cakap macam ni. I'm so sorry, but you sounded so silly when you explain your points just now. Ataupun I'm so sorry, but you sounded so stupid when you explained your points. I'm so sorry, but you are just wrong. Your points are wrong. I am right. Amboi kau. You cannot cannot do that. You cannot be sarcastic. You cannot be salty. Cannot. Be polite. I'm warning you. If you do such thing, I'm telling you, you will get low marks for your CC, communicative competence, because you overpower the discussion and you use foul language. Itu sebab tu dah jadi heated discussion. Heated discussion ni bahaya Nanti jadi gaduh. After test boleh gaduh tau. It happen. Kau faham kau jadi dalam masa exam. Tu semua lah tu. Kau masa exam jadi kau cecil dengan aku. Apa masalah kau? Gaduh. That's why please be polite. Okay, be polite. And then next, too quiet or mute. Contoh. Tadi kan, contoh pasal soalan SPM tadi kan. We should add more rubbish bins in our neighborhood because some of the neighbors blah, 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 kan. So what do you think, Aisha? I agree with you. Hai, explain lah. Explain. Explain. Jangan tak explain. Kan? Tiba-tiba mute. I agree. Tak boleh ya? You have to explain. Jangan tiba-tiba senyap. Send us tu biasa. Send us tu biasa. Tapi bila terlalu banyak sekali, mana boleh macam tu? Tak boleh. Mesti bercakap. Mesti bercakap. Okay. Last one. Not using coercive devices. Mesti guna coercive devices. Memang kita kadang-kadang kita bila kita explain kita duduk galik sangat. Explain kan. Sampai kadang-kadang lupa nak guna coercive devices. Mesti ingatkan diri anda to use coercive devices during your presentation. Okay? Alright? Nah. Memang Aci tak boleh mute sebab crush kat depan. Tak tahu, 我不知道. Maybe. Kita tak tahu. Boleh jadi. Kan? Tiba-tiba kan, dia crush sekali dengan dia kan. Present. Kaget tiba-tiba kan. Okay. Alright. And then there are a few tips. Last few tips untuk malam ini. Okay, the first one, start practicing. Cakap je. Tak kisahlah banyak salah ke broken kita, doesn't matter. Start practicing. Or you also can watch TEDx talks on banyak TEDx talks untuk TEDx talk ni dia macam for you to practice. Boleh check ya, boleh check dekat YouTube. Okay, next. Okay, sorry. Tadi terputuskan. Alamak, kejap. Okay, kejap. Terkeluar pula tadi. Mana tadi? Dah nak habis dah. Sikit lagi dah habis. Alright. So tadi ada masalah teknikal sikit. Okay, alright. Tips number 2, writing. Ingat tak tadi masa awal, saya kata writing dengan speaking ni dia partner. Dia partner kan? So, bila you practice writing, nanti on the same time you akan practice your speaking juga sebenarnya. So like this one, writing 101. So when you practice, I'm back. Okay. And then later, you will automatically adapt the sentence structures and correct the errors during your speaking test. During your speaking test, I tell you, if you manage to correct your errors, you will get marks for that, because dia akan dapat markah dekat boleh bantu you untuk dapat markah dekat you punya grammar and your vocab. Trust me. And even masa part 2 tu you tak boleh tolong kawan you kan, because tu individual task. Tapi masa part 3, kalau kawan you stuck, you tolong kawan you boleh dapat markah tau untuk your CC. Adalah chance untuk dapat 5 or 6. Okay. Alright, and then lastly, tips number 3. Reading. Reading, the capability of being familiar and comfortable with the sentence. Read aloud so that you can pronounce the word correctly. And also, read to learn and gain knowledge. Untuk part 1 kan, part 1 ke part 2 ke part 3 ke, kadang-kadang kita tak ada experience. Kita tak ada experience untuk jawab that kind of issue or that kind of questions. So, macam mana kita dah dapatkan experience? Is by reading. We read other people's experiences so that we can use their experiences as our model to present. So that's why reading is very important, class. Reading is very important. Please do read a lot. Okay. And lastly, okay, cohesive devices sebab penting. Okay, please jangan lupa gunakan cohesive devices. Okay, I think that's all from me. Hampir bertumbuk, sir. Ya, betul. Okay, that's all from me. Okay, if you have any question, please do ask me in the comment section now. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Suhazi, for sharing in tonight's session. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you, Suhazi, for sharing in tonight's session. Okay, to those who are still
No
watching
problem.
YouTube live
Thank you so
tonight,
much also.
okay, to those who are still watching YouTube live tonight, we have reached the end of the program session. Thank you to our panel for spending time for the slot tonight and giving a lot of important input information to the students and viewers. Thank you to everyone who watched this YouTube live until the end of the show. I apologize if I misspoke and there was a technical problem while this post was going on. I pray for all the students to get excellent results in SPM. See you again. Thank you all. Take care and good night.